show we'll share. But shout out to the White House for routing that through. And we want to make that happen, because you were talking about that medal for years now. It was one of the first things you wanted to see happen. And, maybe we could touch on the political process, because James is somebody that has met and talked with many presidents, and he made no bones about it. He said, I'll meet Joe Biden. I'll tell him what I think. And he did. I think he opted out of a picture with him, which is totally, I could see James. He's the kind of man that's not his thing to take, oh, look at me with the president. I mean, he frequents.
Yes, he did. Val, he had said that on air. Because of that, we can repeat it here. He was wooed into a photo op by Joe Biden. I love being the person that can share this stuff. He was in and gathered in a Washington, D.C. gathering and stuff, and Joe Biden wanted a photo with James.
Yeah.
Because James is so connected with the veteran community and stuff. And this is the first. I complimented. He declined it. He declined a photo op. He said, seriously? Declined a photo op. I believe he declined the coin that he was going to be given. And he did not want to be represented that way if it was not in his heart. And so because, as a side note, the Biden administration, I don't care what anyone says. I don't care how anyone explains it. They look the other way in getting the Medal of Honor to James.
Well, clearly.
That's not an exclusive, but that's reiterating.
Well, he didn't get he did not get that medal while Joe Biden was in office. Right. But James didn't kowtow. He said, do you want my advice? I remember in the show, and he was explaining what he needed to do, what the president needed to do. And obviously, I don't know. I can't speak for Joe Biden, what he, how that made him feel in front of people. I'm not sure. But the point is, that's what I love about James is it doesn't matter what end of the spectrum you're on. He is there in person. He talks with you. He'll tell you what he thinks. And I mean, the stories go back even with President Bush. There's some really cool stories and memories there. So I encourage you, if some of this interests you, go on Greg Meakin's YouTube channel. We have a library there, and you can just probably type in James presidents and multiple. You can get the full scoop.
Oh, yeah. You can search a couple of those things. It's actually fabulous. You can search almost anything on there. Look for McCormick, just the name McCormick, and you get, I think, over 100 videos, Val. But I'm sure there's a Medal of Honor subject line somewhere in there. It was a very big deal. It's a very big deal. Again, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes as far as their protocol, what happens in Washington, D.C. I just know that my friend Cat McCormick was overlooked I'm the only one who can say that was overlooked for a Medal of Honor. And hopefully that this will be rectified really quickly, starting at the White House. So there you go on that.